Before I used to think about Tucker Carlson that he worked in Fox News, maybe he made a million, 2 million. You see, in America, if you have $1 million, by the way, you are still poor. And I do not need to explain to you. Like in America, if you get sick with cancer, $1 million will not be enough to, I mean, it's very costly health insurance here, extremely costly, scary. So I said, okay, when he worked in Fox News, maybe he made 1 million, 2 million. I don't know how much he made. I think he made like a 2 million a year, something like that. But then when I find out that this guy, he inherited a lot of money from his father married Khadija, a rich woman. She died, they got her money, like Muhammad. By the way, if you are rich and you have no teeth and you are so old and you don't talk and you sleep early and you don't bite and you don't ask me to have sex with you, I will be happy to marry you. All right? So if you are qualified, remember, no teeth. No teeth. I don't want to be bitten by any kind of anger or something, and no nails. And you sleep early and you don't wake up. And you don't talk. And you don't ask me to sleep with you. You sleep in your room, I sleep in the yard. I will build a room there. But you are my wife. You can say to your friends, I'm married to this guy, but don't walk with me. And don't take selfie with me. If you agree and you have a lot of money, and be sure you put my name in the account, okay? Then we are good to go. Easy. I will make you proud. Okay? Tell them this is my husband. All right? And as long as you don't talk, nobody will hear it anyway. I prefer actually if you are a mute, you don't talk, by birth, and you have the money. So look like it's not only Muhammad you do that. There's many people, they marry women who they are very rich for the sake of their richness. If there's any qualified future wife for for the job, nobody. All right. So guys, I'm glad to have Tommy Robinson, and I hope now Tommy, there's millions of Tommy like him. He did a great job. He's not a famous. He's not an actor. He is not, etc. He is not even like he did not finish degrees in university. He is not a lawyer. He is not. He is just a citizen who loves his country. And this is a great example for all of you. Don't say I can do nothing. You can. And now, even if Tommy, because I'm afraid actually, Tommy, he should be careful. Because the same they assassinate Charlie, I warn him, they will try to assassinate you. You should not go alone in the street. You should not go alone like the way you do always. The more risky you became for them, the more risk will come back to you. When they notice that you became a bigger threat, I will not be surprised if they try to eliminate you, Tommy. So you better be very careful. There's many they would like and they would love to take you down, literally. So I hope, I don't know Tommy, I never spoke to him. He's welcome my program, by the way. Anyone who know him, he'd like to join me, I would love to have him. But tell him my advice, never go anywhere alone. Your life is changing. The second you became very important figure in politics is the same moment where your life is at risk. Especially you are dealing with savage, trashy, junkie, grooming gangs. Your enemy are terrorists. They will not hesitate. They are not people who believe in debate and argument. They are people who believe in violence and they defend violence, especially if the violence done by Mohammedans. So you better be careful. Your people need you, and you need to protect yourself. And I say to the people of England, you need to protect this guy. He should not live in an apartment alone. He should move to an area where it's well known to be conservative Christians who protect him. He should have always many people around him. And we know that in England, having arms is not that easy. Not like in America. American, you know, we have arms everywhere. Oops, what do I have under my pillow? Oh, okay. This is my rifle, guys. Okay, sorry. Uh, so we know that in USA is different story. It's a lot easier to protect yourself. You can buy, you know, like nice shotgun. You know, I wanted to buy a new shotgun, and then I found that they are flooding the market with a Turkish one. Never buy Turkish. When you buy a Turkish gun made in Turkey, there's two risks. Number one is going to explode in your face, mostly. I have a friend, long time ago, he lost his two fingers because he bought a pistol made in Turkey. The pistol looks so nice. Fantastic, looks so nice. He came to me, it looks, you know, sounds very light. And he said, guess how much, I forgot how much, it was very cheap. I told him, oh, this doesn't look nice. Well, it's made where? You know, I thought it's going to be like Schmeiser by Schmeiser. Look, there's no, you know, this is made by who? He said, in Turkey, from Turkey. I said, you idiot, don't use it. It's going to explode on you. He did not listen. He went to practice shooting with it. After shooting, I don't know how many magazine, the gun exploded and he lost his fingers. His fingers gone. Uh, so in going back to our topic, in USA, you can protect yourself. However, protection is something relative. Like Charlie, uh, he thought he had bodyguard to be around him, but he never thought about rifle shooting. I mean, why you don't do that? Isn't it just what happened a few months ago? They tried to kill Trump. Big mistake to have open session in the open sky. It should be behind doors where everybody will be screened when they come to debate him. And there is a screen, like, you know, high security, to be sure no knives, no guns, I mean, rifle, you cannot smuggle a rifle. So it's a big mistake, but it's too late now. So I hope that Tommy will be careful and he will never walk alone in the street. And he will have with him a good company who they are brave, not warriors, not when something happened, they will run away. I'm not going to keep you longer here. Uh, leave your comment on the video. I will finish what Elon Musk is saying, and maybe I can see you later at night if I could. Oh.
Has to change. There has to be profound change, and there's not much time left.
Elon, you've said before that civilization is fragile. We agree.
Yes.
It's precious. When you look at the West right now, every country in the West, with its wars, its divisions, its censorship, and its declining trust in institutions, none of us trust them at all. None of the public trust them.
For good reason.
Are you optimistic or pessimistic about where we are heading?
I think if the people of Britain take charge and actually ensure that there's a government that represents their interests and not a government that represents foreign interests, then I think Britain has a great future. And I think we can be optimistic. I think there's amazing things that are possible. If the technology that's coming is used in the right way, we can have an incredibly exciting future, one which is, you know, sort of Star Trek made real. It's sort of like the exciting utopian sci-fi where we have spaceships and we've got robots and we've got you know, incredible technologies that are really exciting. But we need to preserve civilization long enough for that to happen, and we need to go onward and upward. And we need to fight for such a future. Such a future is not inevitable. We have to fight for such a future.
I think that many British people had lost hope, but after today's scene, have you got hope again, Britain? Britain is awake. Thanks to you, Elon. Thanks to your input. Can we just ask...
Well, thanks to you, Tommy.
Thank you, brother. Can we ask, what do you see as the future of the UK and Europe in your vision? Where are we heading? What's the future like for us?
Well, I think there needs to be a future where where people take charge, where there's deregulation, a massive reduction in bureaucracy, and generally a new hope, where people look forward, wake up in the morning and look forward to the future. They're excited about what's going to happen next. But we must have revolutionary government change for that to occur. And this is not ordinary course of business sort of stuff. This really requires everyone to sort of marshal the people, to take charge, reform the government, and make sure that you actually have a government that is for the people, by the people. And that's essential. And that's not, and so we're really at a fork in the road here. We're at a fork in the road to darkness or greatness. And that will be decided only in a matter of years. And we must take the path to greatness. And that's the path that's exciting and inspiring and will make life worth living.
Elon, you've done more than anyone to shine a torch on the crimes committed against the generation of our daughters. On behalf of everyone and on behalf of all of us in Great Britain, you know what, we wouldn't even be in the fight. Not only are we in the fight right now, but we're on the advance. Thanks to free speech being fought for us by Elon Musk. We're very grateful, sir.
You're most welcome. Thank you.